With visittanzania4less.com, you can celebrate Christmas in the Serengeti and New Year's Eve in Zanzibar with our holiday special. This 9-day adventure through Tanzania's stunning landscapes covers the Serengeti, Crater Tour, and Zanzibar's beaches. Enjoy an unforgettable New Year's Eve party and explore Dar es Salaam, East Africa's largest city. Worried about your budget? Our preferred travel agency, iButterfly Travel, can help finance your dream trip. Contact them at 844-423-5983. Start 2024 on a high note with a unique Tanzanian experience. Call iButterfly Travel today at 844-423-5983 or email visittanzania4less@gmail.com. Reserve your dream vacation with a 30% deposit. Spend Christmas in the Serengeti and New Year's Eve in Zanzibar. If not now, then when?
What do you want to get?
Ice cream.
Chocolate?
Yeah.
Let's go, honey.
Together, we can find a child by signing up for free wireless Amber Alerts on your cell phone.
Hey, Big Rob.
Yes, sir.
Tuesday afternoon. Hope you're doing good, brother.
I'm doing great, man. Wonderful, wonderful. How about you, brother?
Doing good. It's cool today. It's a beautiful 84 degrees today in Orlando. So kind of chilly, but it's all good. It's all good. This the big show, the big ticket. The big show is happening this weekend on DC Young Fly in Muskegon, Foreign Thought Theater this Friday afternoon. We bringing in the promoters. We got Brian in the building. Brian, how you doing?
What's up? How y'all doing today?
Oh, man, Black Power, brother. We doing great, man. We in the building. All right. Ricky Anderson in the building. How you doing, Rick?
I'm good, PA. How you?
Oh, doing great, man. Doing great. And I know David Fox is also part of the squad, but he probably somewhere signing a check or something, man. He's working. He got stuff on the floor.
So. Dave, you know how he do.
So how did this thing start, man? I guess I'll go to you, Brian. How did y'all put this together, man, to bring DC Young Fly to Muskegon?
Man, honestly, I was just at home, and I live out in Kansas. I was out there in Kansas, and I'm familiar. Me and Rick, we go back since middle school, I believe, and I know of Dave Fox, and I know him and Dave Fox was like brothers. And I was sitting back at home, and I'm like, man, I want to put a show together, and who better to do it with than Rick and Dave? So I just decided to tap in with them. I said I wanted to do a comedy show, and I said DC, he's the one. He's one of the hottest right now in this town. People love him. Muskegon is a city that is ready for something big like DC or just those A-list celebrities. And I just feel like that we need it. And, we put it together and came through.
Wow, that's good. Rick, what made you get involved, Rick?
Well, Brian reached out to us as far as having a connection to some of the management team based off of some things he had done in the past down in Kansas with some of his other connections. And once he reached out to us, we sat down. We had a meeting. Well, we didn't sit down like in person. We did like more so like a call, a 3-way call. Once we all talked, it made sense. And so we went from there. That's all I needed was that initial conversation. Had a little faith, and then we rolled the dice, bring something to the city.
Rob, I got a question that I'm rolling to you, Rob. Bryant, so you went to school here in Muskegon then?
Yeah, I went to school freshman and sophomore.
That's good, man. Man, how does it feel? You brothers, there's 3 of y'all putting y'all chips together to bring a top-notch comedian back home. Man, what did that feel like?
It's surreal, man. It's surreal. You know, when we even made it happen, and she sent us that email and said, "Hey, they're agreeing to the terms. They want to go ahead and do it." You know, we was hype about it. You know, Muskegon is a city that I'm from. I lived, just born, raised, and man, it just was huge for it, man. I just feel like the city just really needed it. So, man, we've been excited about it. We constantly sending text messages. We can't wait to the show. Our thing is we just want the city to pop out. You know, we want them to come support us, man, so we can do, more things in the future. You know, we wanted to keep it rolling, tap in with other promoters in the city. You know, we got huge promoters that's in the city. So if we all come together, put stuff together, man, we can continue to have big things. Not even just this. We can bring multiple comedians or R&B artists or hip hop artists, or we could just dab into anything. So with Rick doing his thing as a promoter, and Dave, they're huge, man. So man, we got a power team. And, I'm always talking with JR Gray. He's another one, good promoter that's moving around. So man, if we all work together, we can make something happen. And yeah, it definitely was surreal putting this together.
That's good, man. Rick, what is it for you, man? You in the military. I don't know if you're still in the military, but you've been away. You come back. Your family is here. You're born and raised here. What is it for you to come back and do? This is a big deal. It's not a small show. You know what I mean? I'm an OG in the game. You know what I mean? So this is not no pop-up show. This is like a pull up show.
So you're right, PA. I mean, I was in the military. I just rounded out that contract this summer. So I'm done now. Honestly, it's more so about the city. For me, like it hasn't hit me personally that we're the ones that actually hit me. Perspective bar wanting to do something big, something nice, positive. That's what this was all about, honestly, for me.
Right. Go ahead, Big Rob.
Hey, what can y'all tell us about Cortez Bridges that we don't already know in Minkins? If I'm saying that right, is it Mickens?
Brian Mickens. Rick probably can tell you more about Mickens and Cortez. I can't speak on Cortez. I know I've seen a bunch of his videos and stuff. He's an up-and-coming comedian. He's hilarious. He's got a lot of followers, and the city of Muskegon supports him. I know he's a good host. He's a great host. So most of Muskegon know Cortez. They excited about him being on the show. As far as Brian Mickens, he probably can tell you a little more about Mickens.
So Cortez is.
Oh, go ahead.
Go ahead, Ricky. Go ahead.
So I'll piggyback on what Brian said concerning Cortez. Yeah, he's homegrown. He's from Muskegon. He's come a long way. Like this kid was, when I was coaching in Muskegon back in like 2014, he was one of the students there. Wow. So he's come a long way. I've been knowing him since way back then. So this is like, another one of those full circle moments where we are able to, or been in a position to be able to give back to the community in multiple ways, to a kid that's a becoming comedian who also is from the area. As far as Mickens go, he's not from Muskegon per se, but we met him like during our college tour days. He went to Grand Valley. He's from Flint, so he's another Michigan guy. You know what I mean?
That's right.
And some things about Mickens that people don't know is he's a producer and also actor. So I'm pretty sure most people know are familiar with the 30 for 30 for And One, he actually produced that. That's on Netflix.
Oh, wow.
So he's, he has a big name in different realms. It happens to be a comedian as well.
Oh, okay.
We got
Now,
hey, Rob, we got a comment online, Rob.
okay. Glenn Douglas Gray, let's go, fellas.
It's a
2-3-1 thing.
JR.
We see you, JR.
All right. Let's talk about tickets. Are y'all happy with? I know this thing can give you a heart attack. I know. Trust me. I've been through it all in Muskegon. I've been through it all. Come down to these ticket sales. Are people starting to buy tickets?
Yes, absolutely. I'm muted. Oh, I'm back on.
Yeah, I think I lost Brian. Brian, and I know Brian is on good Wi-Fi. He at our station. So okay, we lost you for a second.
Yeah, he just. I thought he was just sitting there like that. No, he froze again.
Yeah, Brian, are you happy with the ticket sales?
I'll say that they're okay. Am I happy? Just to be transparent, no, I'm not excited about it. But I think that as the day we got a couple days left, I think people can come more towards the end. But we just want everybody to come out and support us. Use the chance for the city to have something big. They've been ready for this. So they kind of say, "Oh, Muskegon every year. We got to go to Grand Rapids as well." But we got to go here or there. We got a chance to make it happen here. Ticket sales is okay, but we just want them to continue to buy them.
All right. I don't know what can we do. I hate to hear that. I hate to hear the ticket sales are not going the way it should be going, but we know that happens in this market that we're in, unfortunately. Muskegon, y'all need to, if you're not planning on going, I know me and DJ Q89, we're gonna buy some tickets, and I'm not even gonna be in the state, but I'm gonna buy some and just donate them, and do whatever we can to help out. But Muskegon, if you're listening to us, help these young fellows out. I've been there. Trust me, I've been there, and I know what it's like. You're gonna have a heart attack. Then the last day they show up. You know what I mean? There's a line around the corner. We don't want that. That's bad for your health. Bad for your health.
Absolutely.
And it's a risk that you guys have undertaken to bring something to Muskegon. And when you do the numbers, nobody get rich off all this stuff. You thinking people get rich off a comedy show, unless it's Dave Chappelle, Kevin Hart, and you get in the door. Everybody
all the door, and
didn't
have to pay them to come in.
Exactly.
Yeah, then you might get a little rich, but
so don't be counting their pockets, because they doing this because they love Muskegon and they just want to see something jump in the community, and that's relevant. That's important.
Very important.
Rick, anything you want to say to the people?
I do, man. So I have a different perspective on the ticket sales. Like I understand, the area that we in. I've been here a long time. I know we're in the last minute market. But over the past 3 weeks, the momentum has picked up tremendously as far as ticket sales go. So I'm happy with that. And I think, and this is just my personal thoughts, that they'll continue to trend in that direction. Especially the day before and the day of. I think we're gonna be okay. I think we're gonna put on a good show. And I think the people gonna pop out and support us. I definitely do.
I don't know about your family, Brian, but I know you couldn't have picked a better family with Ricky family, both sides of his family, and David Fox, both sides of his family. That place should be sold out anyway.
Just my family. Yeah, they got a huge family. I got a big family here too. Yeah, we gonna pop out for sure. So they gonna pop out. I know they gonna pull up like the day of and the day before. But how you said those pre-sales, that's what you really want instead of the day of is wrapped around. Because as a promoter, you like, oh, they gonna come, dang. And then when they come, I know the day of pop out. It's a big show. It's huge. There ain't a lot really going on. that day, Friday. So I mean, come on out and support us, man. DC Young Fly, Money Bag Mike, Cindy Steele, Brian Mackey, Cortez, huge funny show in Paris, man. They all funny. It's gonna be huge, man. So this is we want to make history. We want to make history, get a city something huge, and just keep running it back to back. Let's do it. Let's do it, Muskegon. Pull up.
Let's do it, Muskegon. Pull up. Let's run the numbers up. Let's run the score up. You know what I mean? If we can stay up to 2:30 to support Dion and 2:30 in the morning on Saturday to support Dion in Colorado, I'm still sleepy from that. We can support our very own. Big Rob, we got a comment, man.
Yeah, T.D. Smith, well-known attorney around here. Love to see brothers I know win. Well done.
Well done. Brian, who is your family, man? Shout out your family, bro.
Oh, my last name Cunningham, so the Cunninghams is my people. Jones, just the Cunninghams and Jones. They pretty huge.
Okay, my nephew LaJuan Cunningham. That's my nephew.
Yeah, that's family. Okay. Willie Cunningham. Willie's my uncle.
Well, if you come up short, you can hit LaJuan up. He got it.
No, he definitely got it because he get my money every week. Lucky he ain't got another day open because I get twice a week.
Right. All right. Where can people get tickets before we go?
They can get tickets over at thefrontthaw.org. They can get tickets at the box office Monday through Saturday from 11 a.m. to 5 p.m. Or they can tap in and get it. You know, we got a few handheld tickets on hand as well.
Tickets will be at the door.
Tickets at the door.
What time do you start selling at the door?
At 7:15. But you can get it any day. Like all that day, you can get tickets from 11 a.m. to 5 p.m. You can get them from 11 a.m. to 5 p.m. That's when the box office will be open. Then it'll shut down, and then they'll reopen back up at 7:15 when the doors open.
All right. Do you guys have any other events lined up after this?
No, this was a huge one already. You know, this one was the one we were. I mean, you know, we got to take this one, roll with this one. This one we do. After that, then you know, we definitely gonna have some stuff ready for us together. Now, I don't know if Rick and Fox got something lined up, but as far as the show, we just focus on this one right now.
I get you. Once you get going though, you be like, man, I gotta have 3-4 now lined up and bag up. You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
Run the score up. Rick, anything you want to say to the people before we go?
I just want to say, come out and support us, man. This for the city. We trying to do something for everybody here that we know, that we grew up with, the people that we looked up to. So come out and support us. This for y'all. This for Muskegon. Come show DC the love, you know, that he deserves. You know, the stuff that he recently went through. Come show him some love. Come show him how Muskegon show love.
Exactly. Are there any link ups that you guys are a part of? Any pre-shows, any post-shows parties that you guys would be at so people can come and give you a hug and tell you how proud he is?
So we'll be at the pre-show with the young black professionals. That's gonna be right at the front door. So you don't have to find anywhere to pregame. We right there at the show where the show gonna be.
Okay. All right. Okay, Brian.
5:30 to 7:30 that start.
Okay. All right, family. Thank you. Congratulations, brothers, to come together and put this on for Muskegon on a Friday night. It's made us a weekend. To those in the game, the artist rates goes up on Friday and Saturday. So to pull the artists on you're playing premium, but big ups to you guys for doing that.
I want to say, if I can.
What do you say, Ricky?
I know Friday night around here. I was gonna say, I know Friday night around here is big for high school football. And I support the kids. Everybody know that. But this Friday, Muskegon is playing Reese Puffer, guys. So you might as well just come to the show.
Man, it's 25,000 blacks in Muskegon, man. Only about 1,000 of them going to the game. Another 500 gonna be outside the game, looking over the fence. So we got the numbers. You know what I mean? We got the numbers. And a shout out to the people that's still doing that, looking over the fence, being cheap, man. Y'all wrong for that in 2020.
they gonna tell you, PA, they tailgating.
That is not a tailgate. You being cheap. You know what I mean? You being cheap. You stealing from the kids when you on top of a camper or a truck, looking at the game, talking about you're a fan. And then you turn around and go to the liquor store and spend your money. So this comment is not from Brian and Rick or Dave. This is PA speaking. All right. Brian, it's gonna be okay. Breathe, brother. It's gonna be okay.
Oh yeah, I know.
Hey Brian, tell
man, I'm excited, man. I'm ready to get it going.
Hey, bro, Brian, tell PA to start breathing because he got a big show coming up in October. Yeah, and that show is
it's a huge.
Lot. 55. So tell him to breathe, Brian.
We got 55 rooms for 2 nights, bro. That's how big it is. 55 rooms we got to have for 2 nights.
You got a lot there, brother. You got a lot on your hands.
Yeah.
Brian, that's why I told you, tell him to breathe. It's going to be all right. He telling you to breathe. Tell him the same thing.
Gotta breathe, brother. It'll be
all right. I know I'm gonna be good, brother. The Isley Brothers was the biggest thing that we ever could have done, and we had a hurricane a week before the show, and it still went off smoothly. So I know we already weathered the storm, man. So it's just all it is what it is. Just smile and try to live life and have fun doing what you do. Try to have fun. You know, it's a lot of work, but you're gonna have fun with it. And I know you guys. You got some great generals with you, bro. You got some generals with you. These are not captains and lieutenants. These are generals. Rick and Dave. All right, brothers. God bless. Take care.
Take care.
We appreciate